GB News. Patrick Christy's halted his evening show to issue some urgent breaking news after a small boat migrant was jailed for raping a teenager near a busy shopping centre. Amina Bedi Mofrad, who was staying in the heart of Reading, attacked a 15-year-old on February 14, 2024. Last month, a jury at Oxford Crown Court unanimously found the 35-year-old asylum seeker guilty of 1 count of rape and 1 count of sexual assault by penetration. On Thursday, November 13, Mofrad was jailed for 12 years and 6 months, which has sparked backlash online. Now, the victim's mother has sent an emotional letter to the government asking, "Why was a rapist ever allowed to attack my daughter?" Reading an excerpt from her letter on the show, Patrick shared, "Why did it fail to protect my child and many, many others? Why was he here? Why was there no proper vetting? No monitoring? No warning to the public?" The 33-year-old added that the convicted rapist had a string of previous offenses in other countries, including Germany. The letter continued, "I will not stay silent any longer. I want to know how this was allowed to happen, how a violent predator known to the system was allowed into this country, allowed to roam our streets, to watch and wait and hurt our innocent children." Sharing his thoughts on the brave letter from the victim's mother, he added, "It's an absolutely staggering intervention, bravely so, may I say, from that victim's mother who, I can only imagine what she and her poor daughter are going through. I wish them all the very best, and we sent our deepest sentiments." The broadcaster went on to add that Mofrad will now be referred for deportation action, meaning that he could potentially be deported. The dad of one explained, "He could potentially be deported, but it's shocking from start to finish. But this is the risk we have, migrants, coming across the English Channel in those small boats. We don't know who they are, we don't know what they're capable of, and increasingly now, it seems as though they are being convicted of the most horrific crimes that we have." The news outlet then contacted the Home Office, which issued a statement in response to the news of Mofrad's jail sentence. It read, "Our thoughts are with the victim of this horrific crime. We will seek to deport foreign nationals who commit crimes on British soil. We have returned over 35,000 people with no right to be here in the government's first year in office, including 5,179 foreign national offenders. This is an increase of 14% compared to the same period 12 months prior." But Patrick was disappointed with the statement, describing it as an absolute insult to the victim and their family. It didn't take long before viewers flooded to X/Twitter to voice their shock online. One user penned, "It's heartbreaking to think about the aftermath of such tragedies. Every loss amplifies the need for deeper solutions to prevent these events and support survivors." Another asked, "Why aren't the Home Office legally responsible? They failed their first duty." As a third echoed, "Victims should start suing individuals, along with those we should hold accountable."